My beloved, my radiant soul, my child bathed in heaven's light. Can you sense it? That trembling in the air isn't random. That weight P-res sin G against your HRT isn't Fe AR at all. It is your own spirit whisper in G, a warning. Announce in G that something hidden is Abu T to Surfak E. You did not stumble across these words by chance. I, Michael, the Archangel assigned to you, have been interceding, kneeling before the throne of heaven, pleading to be allowed to deliver this truth. Today, permission has been granted, but I must prepare you. This is not a message you will simply scroll past and forget. Once you hear what is about to be spoken, your eyes will open and you'll never see certain faces in the same light again. Let me take your hand gently before I place this truth into your palm. For a long time, the name, the face, the hidden secret has been watching from the shadows. And God says, child, if you walk away now, if you ignore the sign this time, the shield of protection will begin to lift. Before we step deeper into the revelation, I need you to do one small thing that could alter the entire trajectory of your destiny. Lean in, open your spirit, receive this frequency. This is not just a message. It is a divine interruption. If you let it enter your life, doors you thought were sealed shut will swing open beneath the weight of heaven's authority. What you are about to receive cannot be duplicated. When the veil closes again, not even I will be permitted to repeat it. So breathe, still yourself, and listen. You are not imagining things. Those sudden chills, that uneasy stirring in your home or your workplace, the sense that something is off, these are real. Someone wearing the mask of familiarity has been working against you in secret, smiling to your face, but wishing your downfall in private. And heaven says, tonight it ends. You have bled in silence long enough. I was dispatched to be your sword, your wake-up call, your final chance to see truth before the next season begins. Feel the urgency? Your name has been spoken in the courts of heaven. When it was a great scroll was opened. Written on that scroll were every wound and every betrayal you've endured, and also the identity of the one who has tried to dim your light. They're not who you think. They stand closer than you have dared to believe. Until now, their name has been shielded. But heaven decrees, no more protection for the serpent. Listen carefully. If your hands are trembling, if your heartbeat feels like thunder in your chest, it's because your spirit already recognizes the truth. You have been seeking confirmation, one clear sign. This is that sign. I, Michael, speak not to frighten you, but to prepare you. The person hindering your path has already made their final move. This is no longer mere jealousy. It is destruction wrapped in false concern. They have stepped too close, and heaven can no longer keep this hidden. God says, I have waited. I have watched. I offered them chances to turn away. They refused. Now your protection is being upgraded, but only if you open your heart to this truth. Do not skip. Do not click away. Do not dismiss this as a message for someone else. This word is branded with your name in heavenly fire. You've been betrayed in whispers, sabotaged by sweet smiles. But your angels have recorded every secret, every shadow, every lie. Now comes exposure. Within the next 48 hours, you will receive a sign, a message, or a call so unmistakable you will gasp. The identity of the one harming you will be revealed. Masks will fall. Delays will break. But only if you listen. Only if you allow this message to penetrate your soul. Only if you stop running from the confirmation you prayed for. Yes, I know what you whispered to God last night. I know the tears you shed when no one was watching. I am here to tell you, He heard you, and He sent me. But child, the veil will close soon. If you walk away now, the window may not open again in this lifetime. Breathe. Say to yourself, what comes next is your revelation. Stay with me, beloved, because what I am about to unveil will echo in your bones for years to come. Heaven has been watching you move through rooms where the air was thick with lies. You smiled, unaware of the hidden daggers. But the time for silence is ending. You served with an open heart. You trusted when it wasn't easy. But someone, somewhere, counted on your kindness to become your weakness. They assumed that if they played their part long enough, smiling, pretending, acting harmless, You would never notice how your inner light flickered dimmer each time they drew near. But your spirit noticed. Heaven noticed. And now heaven is moving swiftly. The reason your energy has felt drained lately, the reason your plans have collapsed at the last minute over and over, it isn't your fault. It's them. They've been sending confusion, stirring shadows around you. Their envy has turned into action, and God has said enough. Yesterday, the final scroll was opened. On it were their full identity, their hidden motives, their real name, and even the date they made their secret agreement to block your blessings. They thought no one would ever uncover it, but they didn't prepare for this moment, when God would reveal the secret in front of the one they tried to destroy. Do you know why you are still standing? Because every time they cursed your name, heaven multiplied your protection. Every time they tried to slam one door shut, God swung 3 others wide open. And now it is your time to rise. But you can only rise if you allow this message to wash over you fully. There is someone who laughs with you in daylight, but tears your name apart by night. There is someone who looks like love, but keeps a poison hidden behind their back. Your angels have been watching them, recording them, waiting for permission to act. Today, the permission has been granted. I, Michael, the Archangel assigned to your defense, was ordered to pierce the veil and let the one who has suffered the longest, you, see clearly for the first time in years. Their mask is cracking. Their cover is failing. By the time the clock strikes midnight tonight, something will be said or shown or revealed that will make you gasp out loud. Don't run from it. Don't doubt it. This is the moment you were born to witness. God says, this child has suffered enough. Their innocence has been exploited too many times. Their generosity has been turned into a weapon. But this ends today. They will walk in truth from this moment forward. And I will never again allow the enemy to feast at their table. Your table is being reset. Your circle is about to shrink by divine force. Do not fear when truth reveals who must leave, because what is coming to you requires clean hands and clear hearts around you. Hear this plainly. The person who has been harming you spiritually, emotionally, even financially, is about to be exposed. Not by your hand, but by God's timing. Heaven is making this personal because you are personal to heaven. You have cried into pillows, whispered prayers to the walls, asked the sky for one sign, walked through rooms just hoping someone would hear you. I hear you. Heaven hears you. And this message is proof. There is a letter in the spirit realm with your name on it. The moment you open this message, that letter began to unfold. Inside, it is a full divine report. Proof of who stole your peace, who delayed your destiny, who thought you'd never recover. They were wrong. You are more than a survivor. You are a resurrected soul about to rise with fire in your eyes. But listen carefully. You must stay with this message until the end. Don't click away. Don't scroll past. Each moment you remain here, heaven is releasing another piece of what has been hidden from you for years. You were not supposed to know this before. That's why every time you got close to the truth, you became tired, distracted, or pulled away because darkness does not want to be seen. But the light of God in you has grown too bright. Now you're seeing through smiles. You are sensing falseness. You are picking up whispers before they reach your ears. That is not paranoia. That is discernment. And right now, your gift of discernment is being sharpened. Within the next 3 days, 3 unmistakable things will happen to confirm this message is real. Someone will accidentally reveal too much in a conversation. A door will close suddenly, but an immediate peace will follow. A dream will show you something or someone you weren't ready to see before. When these things occur, do not question. Do not overthink. Simply thank God for clarity. You have waited long enough. Now heaven is waiting on you. Will you stay with me until the final word of this message? Because if you do, the name that has been spiritually hunting your peace will lose permission to linger in your life. But if you walk away now, the cycle may repeat, and the next time, the damage may cut deeper. This is your final warning. You have less than 20 minutes before this revelation is cloaked again. This is not just another message floating past you. It's a spiritual window, a doorway that opens only for those who are ready to step out of manipulation and delay. And beloved, you are ready. Take a slow breath. Draw it deep into your chest, because what I am about to speak will not simply touch you. It will ignite a part of you that you thought had gone dark. The powerful part. The part that knew you were never meant to stay small. That ember burning quietly inside you. It's heaven whispering yes. Wake up now. This is the moment. You've been walking with a spiritual limp, haven't you? Still showing up, still smiling, still functioning, but deep down you've known that someone, somewhere, has been tampering with your peace. You laughed, and they felt the need to overshadow it. You succeeded, and they sowed subtle seeds of doubt. You trusted, and they twisted it into power over you. Beloved, it is not your fault you didn't see it sooner. When your heart is pure, you don't expect venom behind familiar voices. But heaven has now pulled back the curtain. I must deliver the name to your spirit. Not in human language, but in signs and symbols, in a divine collision, so clear you will no longer need confirmation. Here is the truth no one else dared to tell you. They chose you as their target because they saw you were chosen first. They saw your light. They saw the anointing on your head. They watched doors opening and favor following you like a shadow. And instead of celebrating it, they resented it. They didn't clap when your breakthrough came. They didn't pray when you were sick. They didn't stand by you when the world went quiet. They watched. They waited. They whispered. But God took notes. Every detail recorded in the divine archive. And now the page has turned to your deliverance. Do not fear the silence that is coming. When this name is revealed, you will feel a quiet you haven't felt in years. Not loneliness, but peace. Peace after war. Peace when angels stand at the corners of your home. Peace when spiritual serpents are cast out of the garden you worked so hard to grow. Let me tell you what others never saw behind your tired eyes. You've been fighting battles your bloodline could not name. You broke chains your ancestors carried like luggage. You survived betrayals that would have crushed lesser souls. That is why they fear you. Yes, fear you. Because what they couldn't control, they try to cancel. What they couldn't understand, they try to destroy. But heaven has chosen to crown you instead. This is the season of sacred reversal. What was designed to break, you will bless you. What was crafted to ruin, you will rebuild you. And the one who plotted in secret, their silence will soon speak louder than their gossip ever did. God will humble them publicly, not to shame you, but to show the world his child was protected the entire time. This next chapter of your life will feel surreal because everything will begin to flow again. Your mind, your body, your finances, your heart, realigned as the root of delay is torn out. And when I say that, believe it. You will hear from people you forgot about. Opportunities that were held up will suddenly reach you. Breakthroughs that make no sense will arrive. All of it is connected to this moment. The moment you chose to stay with this message, the moment your spirit leaned in and said, yes, I want to know the truth. And truth, beloved, is coming like thunder. You might cry. You might shout. You might fall to your knees. But when it's over, you will stand freer than ever before. There's a reason God allowed you to be the last one to see it, because now you are strong enough to walk away without revenge. Your peace will be your justice. Your silence will be your sword. Your new life will be their consequence. Brace yourself. This is not a message that disappears into the wind. This is the kind of message that shifts atmospheres. You will remember it when the phone rings and you hear their voice tremble, when the evidence slips, when a lie unravels. Don't gloat. Don't hate. Just breathe, because this is what happens when God fights for you. And this is your divine victory, written in golden ink across heaven's timeline.